Hey, this is Joey with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to look at something rather interesting. So we'll go to grid map to start off. Alright, now that grid map has loaded up, we can pull out the thing we're going to look at. And it's a vehicle, and it is called the PLE ATTE. It's a port from Rigs of Rods, and what I meant to do is I meant to start off with the default version, and let's use Enforcer Red. And what it is basically is it's a if you've seen Star Wars, you'll probably know what it is. Unfortunately, I have not seen the Star Wars that this is from, but I do know it looks really cool. So I'm just gonna take a quick look around it so you can see what it looks like. There's some suspension underneath, which looks pretty cool. Ooh, I didn't know you could zoom out that far in. Oh, you're not supposed to see that part. But what is it's a Star Wars themed vehicle, and well, it weighs a lot. So you figure, hey, I bet it would be really good at crushing cars. Well, it is. So let's just pull out a truck and just park it right in front of the wheels of that thing. Put in real automatic so that I can have brakes, and here we go. And that truck has no chance whatsoever. Just like that, it's crushed. Poor truck. Interestingly enough, I wonder if the truck will still drive. It might. And it does. Good job, truck. You got to go again. Except I forgot where are you doing? Just park this thing in front of that truck thing again. The ATTE. I don't actually know what to call it, because it just sounds really confusing whenever I say all the letters of it. So I think what I'm just going to do instead is I'm just going to call it the AT-T, which kind of sounds strange, I know, but no, I won't call it the AT-T. That sounds weird. I'll just call it the PLE. Yes. That is my short way of saying what this thing is. Probably lazy, I know. I'm quite sure that truck will still drive. Reset it. We'll look at some other things about this PLE when we're done crushing the truck. Crunch. How you doing, truck? Still drives. No problem. Let's just reset it. Let's go ahead and look at the PLE some more. PLE ATTE. What are you doing? Stop accelerating. So, there are lights on it. You press N for the headlights, and well, the lights come on. See, there's some taillights, and some headlights, and some brights, and also some blinkers, which is kind of weird. I mean, on a Star Wars themed vehicle, I wouldn't think there would be blinkers on it, but there are. There's also some brake lights and some reverse lights. So this thing is actually really cool. And there is an interior view, and I pressed the wrong button. And it has a steering wheel that turns. And it's got some light things that are lighting up. So you figure, since this thing is so big, yeah, sometimes it flips over like that if you go on a ramp, but if it flips back over, it should still drive. Still drives. Does it drive good? Not really. Just gonna go ahead and take it over to the mud, because this thing actually is really good at off-roading because it's so big and it's got it doesn't really have any body panels in the way of the wheels to interfere with it off-roading. That is a problem though. You see that wheel? That's not supposed to do that. Yeah. Let's just reset it here when we get to the terrains. Here we go. Now, I don't even know if it'll fit in the squares over here, which will be kind of funny. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, it just plows right through the mud. Doesn't care at all. One thing I haven't tested yet, does the engine drown in the water? No goodness, it has a really slow and wide turning radius. It just drives right through the water because the wheels are so big and it's so tall. It just drives right through the water, doesn't care. Alright, we'll have to go somewhere else to test to see if it drowns in the water. Let's actually go to Advanced Island, because Advanced Island has some pretty good off-roady type things. And it has lots of water, because it's an island. Okay, Advanced Island is loaded. Let's go ahead and pull out the PLA ATTE. And let's use a different version this time. Let's use a heavy terrain front rear steer flexible connection in neutral gray. There we go. Let's go ahead and go to the water. I want to see if the engine on this thing drowns. Also, it has no problem going over these curbs, that's for sure. Or these rocks. Please ignore the missing textures. That is something that an update caused. And I don't know how to fix it. Well, I mean, I do know how to fix it, but it hasn't worked when I try to fix it, so just ignore that. Alright, engine, do you drown in the water? Boom. No, it just keeps going. It doesn't care. It's like, what is this water? Doesn't care. And I tipped over. Reset. And actually, that neutral gray color matches the rest of the color of the rest of the entire vehicle. Hey look, I just noticed there are little lights that light up when you turn the headlights on. That looks cool. And boy, am I glad I chose this one, because we have a tight area we have to turn in. Ah! I think one of the wheels got caught on the curb. But I don't care, it's the ATTE. It just keeps going. Does seem to do a good job at off-roading, that's for sure. Except for the fact that it's gonna spin out and probably tip over. Actually, really surprised it didn't tip over. Keep going! Nope. It's not going anywhere. Alright, manual mode. Oh, come on. Well, since this isn't working, we could always use the turbo key, which is T, and then we can go faster. Whee! This thing is really fun to mess around with. Does it have a very good turning radius? No. Yeah, it flips over when you go too fast. But I mean, it's a... I don't even know how much this thing weighs. How much does it weigh? 25,046 kilograms, or 55,101.2 pounds. That thing is heavy. Alright, let's go back to grid map. Actually, there's something else I wanted to test. Come on, game. Okay, we're back at grid map. What I wanted to test was how well does it crush other cars, because I only crushed the truck. But now I lost it. There it is. Let's use this one. Pirate customized. Kind of a light greenish color. Let's go ahead and spawn a couple more vehicles. There we go. Let's grab some Corvettes and squish them. Because why not? Now let's see, where is the Corvette? There's the Corvette. I've totally passed it. Come here, Corvette. Time for you to get squished. Squish the Corvette. Put it right in front of the wheels of that thing. Put the parking brake on, put it in manual. Where's the other one? Here it is. You need to be a Corvette. Oh goodness. I don't want that yet. Want to line these two cars up like that. See, how's that do? Yeah, those look lined up. Let's go ahead and get this one to be a Let's use a prelude. That one. Just clicked on a random one. Hey game, come on. What are you doing? Why does it always say that's... There we go. Reset it there. How's that look? Is that lined up or is that... No! Stop that! We're lined up just a minute ago, but now you want to be all off-center. Now, I want this one to be closer, so let's reset here. Like that. That is not lined up at all. Stop being a pain. It's fine. Parking brake on. Here we go. We're gonna squish these two cars. One car. Crunch. Whoa. That thing really got squished. Both of them did. Wow. This thing does a good job of squishing cars, that's for sure. Yeah, look at that. The seats are glitching out. And the Prelude, well, the seats aren't glitching out, but... I mean, still, wow. Whoa, hey. Stop that. I think this car still drives. Yes, it does. Let's put the parking brake on. And I don't know what this thing is doing. How about you? Do you still drive? No, it's broken. Poor car. Let's just squish it again anyways, because I want to squish that other car until it gets broken. I'm actually surprised the Prelude still drives, because usually that one is the one that's more fragile. Crunch, crunch. No way, you ain't gonna survive that. Oh no! The ATTE has taken the Prelude with it. Let's see. That's the truck thing. No way. How do you still drive, car? Look at this. It still drives somehow. I don't know how, but it does. Reset it. Squish. Crunch. Crunch. 4 cars. Come on, drive over the Prelude. Wow. Reset that thing. This time it's broken. I don't know how I was driving last time. Reset you. Let's just squish the cars again. Because it does a great job of doing that. Come on. Come on, squish them. Squish them. You don't even need to put the parking brake on and squish them. Just squish them and then, well, yeah, they're obliterated. Look at that. Totally killing my frame rate right now. We're getting about 13 frames per second. But, I mean, wow. Yeah, the cars are caught in the wheels of this thing. Well, there's no hope of this car ever driving again. Nope, it's dead. This car is not dead somehow. We have to make it so that it is dead. Kill the cars, come on. Kovac gets dead every time. Come on. Squish it! Squish it! Come on! Turbo! There we go. Oh goodness. I'm gonna miss the prelude. No, I didn't. I got it. I got good. Yup. No way. Yup, it's dead. It's dead. But it is fun to crush the cars with this thing. That's for sure. I mean, I could do this all day. And... come on. Crunch them. Turbo key. Yes. Squish. One car. Two cars. This car still drives. Does it drive good? No. Trying to kind of maneuver it back over to where the... you know what? No, we could just drive this thing over to the... wait. This car is... arcade automatic. Yeah, it's broken. That one's not dead yet, so let's just run it over again. I want to go there fast, so we're going to turbo it. I'm glad it has a turbo, though. That really helps for things. Just ran over the Kovac again. And I'm going to hit the front of it this time, so there's no way it'll run the... yeah. That car should be dead. It's dead now. Reset you, you this thing. Man, I could just go all day with squishing these cars, but... alright, this will be the last one. I promise. Turbo. Crunch. One car. Two cars. Yeah. We obliterated these cars. I thought I reset that thing. I did. Alright. Now, actually, we haven't looked at this thing's J-beam structure. It does have a full J-beam structure, which is kind of nice. Let's actually do some crashing with this thing, because we haven't crashed it. We've mostly been crashing other things with it. Crunch. There goes the car. Let's turbo it along and crash into a wall. Then we'll go to cliff and we can beat it up even more. Let's do this one in slow-mo. 100 times. What happens when you crash this thing into a wall at 168 miles an hour? Ooh. Wow. It crumples up, that's for sure. What does it look like in real time? Ooh. Yeah. What does the interior view look like after that? What interior view? Yeah. Reset it. And actually, there's something else I want to try. What happens if you get out the T-Series and you do a head-on crash with that? And actually, let's go to Grid Small Pure because that's a nice, big, open, wide area that we can do some crashing in. Then we'll go to Cliff to totally obliterate the ATTE. Alright, so where is that small grid pure map? There it is. Hey you, I clicked on that. Alright, grid small pure has loaded. Let's go ahead and spawn another vehicle. Here we go. Just gonna drive out for a bit. The reason I'm doing a crash against the T-Series in this ATTE is because usually the T-Series stands a chance, but I don't think he'll stand a chance at all. Alright, so let's make this one be the T-Series. There it is. We'll use the T75 fifth wheel uplift. And you can say bye-bye to some good frame rate, because with this thing up, we'll get like 10 frames per second. Let's get out the ATTE. And, oh, there it is. Let's use it in prototype. And there it is. Oh, that thing is big. Alright, let's go ahead and tell the AI to attack player car. Yeah, I thought I clicked that menu to go away. There we go. So now here we go. And we'll do a real-time crash and a slow-mo crash. I'm not going to do any crazy turbo or anything. So this will be the real-time crash. And we'll do a slow-mo crash. So I'm just going to watch this thing plow right through the T-Series. Oh wow. Oh wait, wait. No, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. Oh, it tipped. Oh, it didn't tip over. That actually didn't do very much damage to this thing. It just sort of shifted the axle. The T-Series, on the other hand, well... yeah, I don't think that thing is going to be driving again, because I think this is the engine lying on the ground right here. So, yeah. Be this car and stop it from accelerating, and then let's do a slow-mo crash. Reset all. No, don't turn. Stop it. So here we go, a slow-mo crash, hopefully. If I can time the slow-mo right. Oh goodness, we are way off course. I'm turning right now, nothing is happening. Come on. Turn. There we go. Let's go ahead and slow-mo it now. There we go, 100 times slower than real time, just in time. Well, you can see what happens. Look at that. That thing just plows right through the big rig. Doesn't even care. Oh, what? You mean that big rig that was just in my way? Just pushed it out of the way. Thing does not care at all. Well, maybe it cares a little bit because the axle's shifted. But the big rig, I don't think that drives. This thing, I think it still drives. Still drives. Does it drive in a straight line? No. Well, that's really only a minor thing, you know? Still drives. How's the big rig? Ooh, yeah, that doesn't look very good. What does the interior look like? That's the interior. Yeah, you're dead. Alright, now let's go ahead and go to Cliff and totally obliterate the ATTE. Game crashed. We'll have to go ahead and just go to the Cliff map. Alright, Cliff has loaded. We can go ahead and grab out the ATTE, and that is not the vehicle selector, that's the wrong menu. Where are you? There it is. Neutral gray. Actually, I don't think we've used blue yet. There it is. Here we go. Just watch it fall down the cliff. I don't actually know what'll happen as it falls down the cliff. Could be that it just doesn't really get any damage. Well, it's getting a bit of damage. It is unfortunately stuck. What we can do is we can just say environment sun. It's still stuck. No, you can't drive in sun gravity. I don't think anything can drive in sun gravity. Except the OVO 11. If you don't know what that is, I have done a video for it. But, anyway. Let's see, hopefully it doesn't get stuck this time. You better not get stuck, or else I'm gonna be mad. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, it keeps going. Not really getting that much damage though. The axles are pretty beat up though. Oh, come on. Really? Are you stuck again? Yes. It's stuck. I'm just gonna turbo this thing along. Get some speed going. Hopefully it won't get stuck this time. Oh no, I reset it. Didn't mean to do that. Go. There we go. Now it's falling down the cliff. It is getting beat up. Very slowly though, because it's big and heavy. Don't you dare get stuck again. What does the interior look like? What interior? Hello? I'm pressing the camera button and nothing's happening. There we go. There we go. This time I got beat up. Will it still drive? No. I don't think so. This wheel does not look that healthy. Wheels shouldn't do that. And here we are at the bottom of the cliff. Well, so that'll do it for now. So until next time, this is Joey. I'll see ya.